Can you hear me? Not here. Have you been enjoying Persona though, up until this point? Okay.
Hey!
You out of here? Speak for today. Trying to figure out the keyword. At your position, I would like to confirm something. Please contact me as soon as you see this. I'm still alive. Stop making me worried. I'm glad you're okay. I just got nervous when I saw the news. Well, I'll be at the clinic if you need any medicine. It's nothing but the Phantom Thieves on TV. Oh, that's right. Aren't you all supposed to be gathering here today? Make sure you finish eating before everyone shows up. It's almost time for our meeting. I wonder if anybody has figured out the keyword.
Last one. Diamond mine. No good.
How many do we miss? Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up. Right?
That's not something to be excited about. We know all the way up to Diet Building, too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
Sure thing.
Goro Akechi. Him and his stupid composed face.
So, Akechi-san, is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
I truly apologize for causing such a stir. Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak. I mean, people often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
Then was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent a hand. That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
Really?
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
Phantom Thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around. They're manipulating information using the media.
Leaving Akechi aside, we'll get back at him later. Our main issue is Shido.
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
Well, there was the time with Futaba.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido?
It's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either. Well, we do have an adult with us.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Well, this is a problem.
What's with the ruckus outside?
To everyone gathered before Yongen Jaya Station.
That bitch right outside.
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh, right! The candidates are currently campaigning.
That voice.
I apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
Wait, did he just say Shido?
Yeah, he did!
Oh wow, that's the same dude. Well damn. The same one from back then.
Man, talk about being lucky! We can go check him out without an appointment now!
Hey, Ryuji ran off toward the station. This way. Hurry! By the way, did something happen? It didn't seem well a moment ago.
Our government is littered with scandals and criminals have taken a strong foothold in our society. Such a disgraceful past must be discarded. We must set sail into a new future of dreams and hope. So our children who carry the burden of the next generation can be proud of their country. So our nation can once again become a powerful one with abundant wealth and luxury. So our beautiful home will be acknowledged as the best country in the world.
I humbly ask that you cast your vote for me, Masayoshi Shido. Let us all set sail toward a happy future, together. I hope to continue serving you all.
Is that the guy? You guys wait here. I'll go get intel for it.
Wait!
Hey! Yo, Shido-san!
Stand back.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
He's a busy man.
The hell? Ain't he supposed to hear a citizen's comments?
That's enough, brat.
You're that asshole we met at the hotel before, at the elevators. I'm sorry, so you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
What are you talking about?
That moron! Come on, stop!
But these guys...
Hey, kid. You don't want to know what happens when you cross me.
That voice.
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare? These haters show. Get lost, kid. Damn brat! I'll sue!
This man, there's no mistake, he's the same man as the one from before.
What are you looking at? This country is filled with clueless children. I worry for Japan's future. Let them go. My next appointment is coming up.
Piece of shit. So what do you think after seeing him in person?
He's why I got arrested.
Wait, he's the jerk you told us about before? The same guy? For real? Seriously?
You're sure, aren't you? Shido's the one who ruined your life.
Holy shit. I don't believe it.
Let's get going, okay?
who set you up?
What kind of fate brought you two back together?
It's definitely him.
Talk about a destined connection. Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right? This can't be dismissed as just a coincidence.
God, what the hell's going on here?
Shido was already a politician then, yet he sued a student and ruined his future? He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be mentioned. Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
He would do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit inside the police station.
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always been that way.
What a piece of shit. Children are the future, my ass! What he's saying and doing are completely different!
But now that we found out who did it, can't something be done about his record?
Once the courts have made a judgment, overturning that decision will be difficult. It'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented and Shido admits to his crimes.
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of heart in him.
Be that as it may, Shido's outer appearance and his true face are wholly different. It's beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entirely different person.
He speaks about the good of the country. It makes me wonder what really is on his mind.
That man's full of ambition to rise in the world. He only thinks of the weak as stepping stools for his success.
He treats himself as an elite man while looking down on others. Ugh, that's the worst.
I assume the keyword for what he believes the Diet Building is will be despicable too.
It must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Let's head to the Diet Building again right after school tomorrow. I feel we'll get it this time.
Stewing over it won't get anywhere. We have to do this.
The guy behind everything turned out to be your arch enemy with an oddly poetic twist. Hey, hit me up. Don't worry. I ain't worried. It's cool if you're all good. I don't need nothing. Stop by the shop if you want some weapons.
I should write something.
Well then.
I'll help you out. Let's get some payback on Shido. Oh yeah, those clothes. You stand out of everyone else. It's wearing their school uniforms. It might be a good idea to wear your uniform when you head out. I put my school uniform when I head out tomorrow. I know, right? Seems like he's the last person I gotta fuck up. I should have been paying attention. Blah, blah. Yep. Can't they see us being lied to? We have to do something. It's not true that the Phantom Thieves leader died, right? Uzumaki, respond to me if you're okay. Everything's fine. Thank goodness. I was really worried. I thought I'd never see you again. Man, it's such a relief to hear things are okay. But if you need anything, I'll be in the arcade. I hope this isn't checkmate. It's a reverse pin. Thank goodness you're alright. You're such a bad student. Hiding the pieces isn't allowed, you know. But if you need anything, I'll be at the church. I also got a chat message from Yoshida. The Phantom Thieves have been on the news recently, so I was wondering, are you going to give up without accomplishing your goal? Nah, I'm fine. So you're okay? That's a relief. I'm expecting great things from the Phantom Thieves. If you need anything, I'm happy to help my comrade. It feels pretty weird seeing you around weekday. You're taking off tonight, right? She's just such a risk taker. Listen, make sure nobody notices you, okay? We have to do something about the keyword for sure this time.
Security guards became suspicious of us last time, so we can't stay here for long. But we still have no hit.
Think it's a barrier after all?
Where'd your enthusiasm from yesterday go?
Ah, shut up. The real game starts at 2 outs.
Enough chatting. You should only be thinking about the keyword.
The citizens are secondary. He only cares about his own well-being and that of his lackeys.
He wants to become Prime Minister, even if it means trampling on others. Fortune, rich people.
Hey, can you think of anything based on what you've heard from him? Just try saying anything. It doesn't matter if you guess.
Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer this country.
Steer.
Steer?
Steer. A ship? Ooh.
It was a match?
What? The Diet Building's a ship? What kind of scenery will that be? The actual building's on land.
I can't even begin to imagine what it will be like.
Well, whatever it is, looks like there are no barriers.
Oh, shut up! Let's hurry up and go in.
Are we clear of the guard's sight?
Get closer to the wall just in case. All right. Do it.
Did anything change? We went in, right? The security guard seems to be gone, but it's difficult to tell for certain. This seems similar to what happened with Fifth Palace, but this time the Diet Building remains unchanged. The gate wasn't open earlier, though. Wait, look, Mona's appearance is different. That means we're definitely in a palace.
Hey.
Come on, let's go take a look.
How's it look over there? See anything?
Nah, it's totally normal.
I'll check it out.
Huh? What the heck?
What's up, Futaba? Futaba?
What is it?
The hell?
Huh?
This country may sink, he alone will survive. That's what this cognition is about, huh?
This is bullshit! A country that children can be proud of my ass is completely sunken in his head. If a guy like this stands above everyone, we're seriously done for.
This is beyond ridiculous.
The same goes for Akechi. He should have seen this scenery as well. Yet he still aided Shido.
What in the world is he thinking?
Whether it be for glory or for simply a reward, my father died because of someone like this.
We gotta sink Shido instead of this country.
Palace with not just the center of the distortion, but the entire country sunken. I can't believe there's someone with this tremendous of a desire. Be careful. This will be completely different from past palaces.
We're definitely gonna take his treasure.
Let's go.
All right.
We must put an end to this by December 17th, the day before the elections.
Let the infiltration begin. Time to pay him back for setting us up into a trap.
Wait.
If our clothes aren't changing, I guess he don't see us as a threat yet. Speaking of that, shouldn't Naruto be disguising himself on the way here? Seeing someone in a disguise with a bunch of kids in school uniforms is super weird. We won't have to worry about any of that once we steal the treasure. Let's do this. The 17th. That means we can't enter in here. Pretty sure we're gonna have to leave before then. Okay, so I won't be able to actually enter the palace until the 15th. So actually, maybe the 6th. But basically, this is the last time I'm gonna have. I mean, yeah, I can, but I have to finish the rest of my confidants. And this is the last of the time I'm gonna have for the end of the game. So because of that, I have to take as much time as I can to finish them all. So meaning, once I leave the palace, the rest I gotta do is the confidant levels. Now, you may not want to see that because it's always gonna be for the next couple of days. So I have to do that maybe off camera if you don't want to see that, because it'll probably be not as fun to watch. Kind of like how I did for the last setup. I was just letting you know that I won't be able to do it like tonight.
Indeed.
I wonder what waits us within. Let's go find out what time we begin our infiltration. Because I still have Futaba to finish, Ishima, Haru, one other person. I understand why he might already see us as a threat, but why are we even? Why are even the passengers wearing masks? No, not as far as getting her confidant level up. She finished. You think they're trying to be phantom thieves, act like Haru with that beauty thief stuff? That's quite enough.
It looks like.
Whatever the reason, it reflects Shido's mentality. Surely he doesn't view others normally.
You're right.
Given the insane nature of his choice, I'm surprised they even appear as people.
Listen up.
It's very likely we'll end up in battle from here on forward. Be on your guard, everyone.
Huh? What?
Joker and enemy. It's attacking us, all these people around.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. Persona! How's this?
Persona! Go down!
Okay.
Persona!
Persona! No holds barred!
Persona! Raphael! Ravage them!
It just shows Mr. Shido never fails to keep his guests entertained. Indeed, those privileged enough to get on his ship are all on the winning team. What is with these people? Why do they not feel any danger after what they just witnessed? It seems they think no harm will come to them because they're here on Shido's ship. That's not even sensing the danger. Come on, let's make them see what this ship really is.
me your true form! I can feel it. I can see it.
I humbly ask
I have something.
all set sail toward a happy future.
I can sense the surface presence. It's that way. Let's go, guys.
These huge doors are obviously suspicious. Wonder what's through here.
There's slots to stick in something like a key card. Whoa, there's 5 of them.
475 people in favor, 0 against.
I hear something.
Since there is no one against the plan, this bill will be unanimously passed as drafted.
Passed? What's going on? Was that Shido's voice?
If this truly is the representatives' chamber as written, beyond here must be the main assembly hall.
The what now?
It's that large conference room that's usually seen on the news.
Oh, that thing! Gotcha. So, what are they doing inside?
Most likely a meaningless vote, one in which whatever Shido proposes will always go unopposed.
So he's doing whatever he wants by keeping only his supporters in there.
What do we do to get in, though? Should we find these keycards?
Maybe we need some kind of qualification. One that allows to be his follower or swear loyalty.
So basically, we need to prove that we're on his side.
We'll have to pretend.
You sure move on quick.
But what's this qualification thing about?
Why don't we ask the guests on this ship?
Great idea.
That thought never crossed my mind.
Asking around doesn't sound like a bad idea. The guests here are the cognitive versions of them in Shido's mind.
True. You have a point.
That said, the ruler here is that evil Shido. It wouldn't surprise me if they did turn hostile.
Right. Yeah, wouldn't they attack us?
We should prepare for the worst, of course. But I think we'll at least be able to talk to them. This ship is most likely an Ark loaded with those that Shido believes are worth keeping alive. It'd explain the luxury cruise ship. I doubt idiots who can't even hold a conversation would be here.
We can at least gather information. It helps that everyone's wearing masks. We'll blend in even with our attire.
He must believe that no one shows their true face to anyone else. Just like him. Well then, let's split up and ask around. Well then.
It's like everyone's taking off to go gather intel. There's no doubt I can sense the treasure behind this door. It looks like we've already hit the jackpot. Let's go talk to the others. One of the VIPs used to belong to nobility. Yes, that must be why he can enter the sacred palace. I heard he's not easily seen either. But why was someone of his stature always treated by the poolside? He must like it there for some reason, but I don't think it's for swimming.
Hey!
Beyond this door is the VIP area, and the main assembly hall is the sacred place. It looks like we can't get in unless Shido accepts us.
I can feel it.
Oh, you have an elegance. Refinement so surely lacking in your ordinary citizenry. My, such flattery, a high class aura emanates from you as well. So you noticed. Well, certainly. These guys totally ignore me when I try to talk to them. So I look that much like I don't got any money. Is it because of the score mask or something? You have some kind of status for making me go get info from complete strangers, Joker. But I'll do it. I'm going to avenge my mom.
The effect of the... You got it!
Like there's a safe room in here. Okay.
There's a chest! Joker, let...
Model gun. I'm not entirely sure how to speak to people here. I either remain silent or spoken simply pleasantly during father's business relations. My, even Mr. OE is a VIP. I just saw him at the restaurant to think an important politician like him has been invited here. But support from the political world should mean mental shutdowns are as viable as ever. I'm quite envious. I wonder if there's a way I can get to know him better myself. If you wish. Hearing people speak so casually about mental shutdown businesses makes my head spin. But it seems as though we need certification from the 5 VIPs to become a special customer. These people are willing to share anything, perhaps it's because their faces are hidden. There's a shadow. Causing a commotion in my room, I believe you got an intel. So this is the president of the TV station. Indeed, Mr. Shido has quite a large circle of acquaintances. It seems he has to be at least that important to be considered a VIP. I'm truly envious. Why don't you go play the slots with him? They might get his attention.
Indeed.
It appears these people all want to be accepted from the Shido's special customers. Either way, I'm glad some information on the VIPs we should discuss later. Joker, there's something I've noticed too. Access saw what looked like a map on our way here. Why don't we go check it out?
You got it.
That's what I thought.
Nice.
We'll definitely be able to use this to our advantage. Let's take it with us.
Well then.
We've got a good amount of info. We might want to regroup and go over it at all now. How'd it go for all of you? Not great, but not bad either. I was able to bit of intel as well. We should sort through what all of us gained for now. Well, I took a look at the map they obtained earlier and found what appears to be a safe room. Right here. Oh, it's close. Perfect. Let's go over there now. Joker, we gotta head with the safe room so we can discuss stuff.
Still, this is a surprise. All the cognitive guests in this palace seem like real humans. The casino earlier looked pretty real too, but talking with these guests was a whole nother story.
You have that right.
This ruler's observational skills and insight are off the charts.
Come on, no need to freak out.
I'm not freaking out. I was just thinking it'll be easier to make a plan since they can talk normally. Alright. Let's put together the information we gathered.
So we gotta get a letter of introduction from the 5 VIPs. And those letters become the key cards.
You're right.
Exactly. Now let's go over what all of us have learned. First, according to my intel, one of the VIPs is an influential politician, the name of Oi. He's supposedly seen at the restaurant at night and sits at a table near the window. I'll go next. I heard about a prominent VIP who used to be a nobility. He sounds like he's usually about a fool.
Please hear me out.
Next is my intelligence. It seems the president of the television station is also a VIP. He always plays for slots at night. It will seem he spends his money quite lavishly. Crap, I'm starting to forget people already.
Hey, listen.
Next is my turn. For real, you even got info? Of course, I eavesdropped. Supposedly one of the VIPs is the president of an IT company. He's always in his room, reportedly enters from an exclusive hallway.
Listen up.
Well, then I close us out. How the hell did you get info with your looks? It seems like some guy they call the Cleaner is another VIP. I've heard that he's cautious, and it's probably best if we check the other VIPs first. Cleaner? I wonder what that mean by that. Wait a minute, out of all the VIPs we listed, this one's a cleaner? Is he really a VIP? Supposedly. I'm sorry, I couldn't get any information. Me either, so don't worry about it. Okay, let's just work harder during the battle. You're right, I'll do my best. But there's a bigger problem. My memory's not so great anyway. Who was who?
It's no use.
It's no use. I can't keep all the profiles.
5 people straight in my head.
I can only remember about 2 of them. What about you, Joker? Really? Wow!
We're up against 5 people. The politician Owe, a former noble, a TV station president, an IT company president, and a cleaner. We get certification from them and obtain keycards that'll serve as letters of introduction. But only go for the cleaner after the other 4 have been dealt with, right?
Whoa, now that's impressive! You go, genius!
If we can't remember the details on the VIPs, let's reconvene inside a safe room.
Alright, let's get this done quickly.
Hey!
We now have to get till we head home. You want to go back already? There are people in here with special letters. That means Shido trusts them to a certain extent. It would be best to consider them as powerful individuals. We do not want to get too hasty. Let us take our time here. I guess we do have a little time to spare. Well, then let's head back for today. Yeah, I figured that would happen.
I'll just...
Okay, we're going to stay and stop here. So, what I'll do is between now and next week, my next off day is Sunday. So I'll try to do a little bit off camera. And once I get to the point where I can go into the palace, that's when I'll broadcast this again.